He writes very movingly in the foreword about the women in his life and how important they are to him, particularly strong women. So, I mean, did it surprise you? Or, I mean, I suppose, how did you react when you saw some of the footage of where he was being a little bit testy with female reporters in particular, you know, sort of Kelley Evans, Savannah Guthrie most recently. How do you respond when you see him shushing somebody, for example?
Well, I feel like it's an unfair thing to say that he's testy just with female reporters. I mean, to me, no one in my life values the substance of people over the surface than my husband Rand. I mean, his entire career has been working as an ophthalmologist, and his longtime partner was a female eye surgeon. They had a two-person ophthalmology practice and working together so closely for over a decade, and he had incredible respect for her, as you would with your medical practice partner, still does. She's a big supporter of his. He goes back to Kentucky and does eye surgery with another very prominent female eye surgeon on a pro bono basis, and she has her own eye center. His younger sister is a doctor. I mean, Rand looks for the intellect, the substance, the ideas, the energy that a person brings, not the gender that they are.
So do you think any call of sexism is just
completely bogus? Absolutely.
So, I mean, what do you think about his, I mean, he said this himself about his relationship with the reporters. He says, yeah, sometimes, you know, he can get a little bit riled up and things. I mean, does he just have a short fuse?
I wouldn't call it a short fuse, but, you know, he is someone that wants to get his message across. And this is a long haul, and certainly it's tough. I mean, you know, hey, it's going to be difficult. But I think with him, he felt like he was not able to express his answer when she was talking, so he was eager to get in there, but it wouldn't have mattered if it was a man or a woman. I mean, I've read many articles where people say, well, Rand is kind of aloof or abrupt at times, and that is a little bit of his personality. But I wouldn't describe him as a short fuse, since he's actually, he doesn't really have a temper. He tends to withdraw a little bit more.
Interesting. I mean, how do you get around that in, you know, your marriage and your familial life if he withdraws? Is he, you know, is that sort of something that he'll do in an argument, for example, if you guys are having just a family spat?
That's right. You just keep going at him. Say, no, I'm not giving up on this, you know.
Well, I mean, see, he gravitates towards strong women, so,
yes.
You know.
Well, I mean, his entire family, as I said, his younger sister's a doctor. We have two nieces who are doctors. His mom's a very strong woman. I mean, she's an amazing person and has 5 children and 20-some grandchildren and great-grandchildren and is a true matriarch. So they're a great family.